Welcome back, welcome back. How you guys doing today? How you guys doing today? Hope you guys doing wonderful. These are seed guys. So I'm definitely gonna be saving these seeds. This is how you transform your food forest into a mega food forest. When I say a mega food forest, I mean expansion, getting bigger and bigger without you actually spending any type of money. Okay, this is a hibiscus. If you notice, these hibiscus does produce so much, man. There's so much seed you could get from them. They even get small one growing up under them, as you can see. So you see what's happening there? These hibiscus is actually reseeding themselves and come back for the next year. Plus, they really shed a lot of seed for you, man. A lot of seed. Okay, so this is a fruit tree. The Parmesan, yes. But the squirrel them tear this one up last year. I had a beautiful harvest from it. But this year, okay, I still see one. I'm grateful. This is a banana tree that I transplant from down there. I didn't even realize it would grow, but it grow, it comes back. So that's wonderful. Okay, this is more hibiscus, which I also use these hibiscus and I make tea with these hibiscus. So you're supposed to create your food forest to feed you. All right, to feed you and your family. You produce these food forests that they can always provide for you. You see what's going on here? This is a seed that fell on the ground and it just start growing. So all these is beautiful flowers that are trying to create a nice area to sit down and just relax and enjoy nature. Yes. So yes guys, as you see what's going on here, I'm actually creating my design to come around here that you can walk through, and it's actually walking. It's walking. The plants them doing wonderful. You see, look at it. So it's like a arch that I'm creating around my garden. So you guys gonna see, man. But anyhow, guys, what we actually talking about today, we're talking about how to create a food forest to feed you and your family continuously. I'm gonna give you some food to plant. I'm gonna also give you some names of some food that comes back every year and plants that continue producing on and on and on. All right, so I know you guys hear me talk about the Edo a lot, but why I will say plant Edo, because Edo, you could eat the young leaf and you could also eat the root. So it's a root crop, but you also could feed from the young leaf all through the fall, all through the spring, all through the summer. You feeding from the young leaf. All right, so that's a crop you could be eating from all through the summer. And then in the fall, you still have a beautiful crop to harvest from the root. So we have the Dashin, we have the Tanya, we have the Edos, and all of them leaf look the same. Let me show you how the Dashin leaf looking. This one is a Dashin. This is a root of Dashin right here. Okay? And this is Edos, and we have some Tanya back over there. All right? So these are crop everyone should be planting. I'm telling you, because you could never go hungry growing these food. Number one, you could eat these leaf, these young leaf. You could boil them and you could make them in soup. You could cook them up with okra, whatever you decide. But it's a meal that you can get from these plants. Look at these okra. These okra is doing amazing, guys. These okra is doing amazing. Look at the beauty. Look at the healthiness of the plants them, and they're getting tall. Even though they were struggling all through the year, they're still doing awesome. And as you can see, they're looking pretty healthy. So this is gardening, guys, and I'm just giving you an idea of what to plant and what to grow and what can feed your family. Now, with a food forest like this, every day or every 2 days, you could come out and you could harvest okra. Okra, you could use okra in soup. You could make smoothie with okra. You see what I'm saying? You could make, it's basically could provide some real healthy meal, the okra. And I have different variety and they all doing wonderful. So we have the Edo, we have the Dashin, we have the Tanya, we also have the pumpkin. Now, pumpkin takes months to produce, but the good thing about pumpkin is a lot of people eat the young shoot of the pumpkin, these young shoot. So that's another way you could eat a meal from your pumpkin during the growing season. Then in the growing season, what happens is you're gonna start getting pumpkin that's gonna be naturally growing. All right, you see like this, as we see here, this is, oh man, this is massive. As we see here, we see pumpkin already producing. And meanwhile, if we want, we could be eating the young leaf. So we have these magnificent okra just growing healthy. We have the Edos, we have the Tanya. We also have our area where we fixing our compost, where we storing our compost, which is one of the most important thing in every garden. All right, we also allow some of our okra to turn seed, that we can get enough seed for next season. You know, you're growing your little turmeric, you're growing your little ginger. These things can help build your immune system. So growing ginger, growing turmeric is an amazing thing to grow. So once you keep growing these type of stuff and save them every year and leave a few that you could plant back for next season, that's amazing. You see? No, so this is pumpkin here, and as you see, like these shoot, people eat these shoot. But what I've loved that the pumpkin them is producing, meaning they're getting pollinated, which is wonderful. All right, we also growing banana, which we're trying to see how much we can protect them, because we don't want the body to die down, because when the body die, it got to shoot a new one like this, and that become new. So we want to save the body that it could transform from the same body into next season, so the plant itself gonna get mature. But if every time it die down and grow back from this, it's hard to get food from it. You see what I'm saying? So yes, guys, now we bell pepper. Our bell pepper is to flavor our pot. Don't forget, guys, our bell pepper is to flavor our pot. This one is ripened, so God, this thing is so massive. It's to flavor our pot. And as we can see, this bell pepper tree is loaded with bell pepper. Look at this one here, they loaded. So now this pepper will produce all through the garden season. They're not gonna stop until November, till the last frost. Now you have to know how to take care of your plant. The goal is to take care of your plant while they're young, so when they get older, they can fend for themselves. So you got to be busy in the garden, make sure you taking care of your plant, and then in the long run, they're going to be taking care of themselves. So all you're going to be doing is walking in your garden and just harvest. You could harvest all different type of herbs. This is a shishu, all this is herbs. You can harvest these type of plant. You could make tea with them, you could make seasoning with them, you could, whatever you decide. But what I'm saying, guys, this crop is important. This is another sweet pepper crop, sweet pepper which is over 7 feet tall now, and it just spreading wide. You see what I'm saying? So you have different type. You have sweet pepper. You also have hot pepper. If you want pepper, you just come and pick a fresh pepper out of your pot. This one is monkey face. A fresh pepper you just pick and put in the pot. What is better than that? We have ginger. These ginger look like they're getting ready for harvest pretty soon. So we have the ginger that we're growing, and the ginger is to help boost our immune system. See, I have a squash down there. Down this side down here, we have more pepper growing here. And we have another hot pepper growing here. I think it's habanero. I think this one is habanero pepper. That's growing down here and is doing great. This is the monkey pepper that's producing so much around here. So these are the crop you want to have. The good thing about it, guys, after doing your garden natural, you will realize how much these things produce, and their produce is on a long term, not on a short term. When I say short term, meaning one crop and then they finish. No. Look at these pepper, they loaded with pepper, but up to the top, if you notice, you still seeing blossom and small pepper. This is how you want your crop to produce. We also have cayenne pepper that's doing pretty well, growing up real fast. So down this side, down in this area, we have yam, we have edo and cassava. These are the crop you want to have in a food forest. Having these crop in a food forest, you can never go hungry. There's always something to come out and eat. All right? Then we also have fruit trees that growing. You want to have fruit tree, you want to have your fig, you want to have your apple, you want to have your nectarine, you want to have peach, you want to have plum, all different type of plant you want to have growing. You want to have grapes, you want to be growing grapes, you want to be growing banana, you want to be growing tanya, you want to be growing pumpkin. These are the crop you want to be growing, guys. All right? So this is some prime food. They call them tropical food. Most of them is tropical food. But at the end of the day, there is food that healthy and will feed your family. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you all enjoy. Peace, love, and blessing to all.